Hi everyone, this is Tracy McMahon from the Doterra Tree of Life, and today we're going to talk about stress, sleep and emotions using the essential oils. So this is one of my favorite topics. I am a healer. I'm also an intuitive hairdresser, and I do a lot of mentoring and coaching with people. So dealing with stress and emotions and helping people through it, not only other people, but also myself and my husband as well. So this is definitely my everyday. So really, I mean, we're living in the world's greatest adventure that we've had in a very long time. So on a scale of 1 to 10, think about it. 0 being, I don't feel this at all. 10 means, oh my gosh, this is a major problem. How often are you aware of being stressed in your daily life? Like, is it just very rarely? Is it often? Is it every day? Is it all day? How concerned are you about the quantity and the quality of your sleep? We know that sleep is the way that our body heals, and if it is disconnected or it's not optimal and you're not getting that quality sleep, it can actually mess with so much of the rest of our life. How frequently do your emotions feel difficult to manage appropriately? Like, do you find you're quick to anger, or do you sit and you're quite teary? Do things overwhelm you more than they actually should? So this is where, like, the symptoms of chronic stress are irritability, anxiety and depression, headaches, insomnia, poor immune function and increased blood pressure, which you look at those and you think that just adds up to a whole lot of dis-ease in the body. Hey, when you're stressed, you find that your sleep is disconnected. You might find that your mental clarity is not there. Your relationships can suffer. Your work can suffer. Like, there's so much that chronic stress has to like add to our limited lifestyle. It stops us being the best version of ourselves. So how do we actually take care of our stress? The thing is, we want to know that we're getting a good night's sleep and we're taking care of our emotions. A nightly regime, and this is just beautiful because Cam and I do this a lot. We don't take these every single night, but on those nights where we're feeling particularly challenged, or maybe life's throwing some lemons at us, then serenity capsules, or soft gels as they call them, they're designed to calm the nervous system. They promote healthy relaxation and sleep. So they get the body and the nervous system into a state of relax. Copaiba soft gels, they soothe the anxious feelings. They promote homeostasis in the body and rest. They also are great for any inflammation or inflammatory response that the body has going on, which a lot of times pain in the body can cause our sleep to be disconnected. So if you take one of them each night, the beautiful part of that is, unlike sleeping tablets, you don't wake up feeling groggy. It just gives you that beautiful, restful night's sleep. The other thing is that even if you are somebody that gets a lot of sleep, maybe it's not restful. You might wake up feeling really quite exhausted. Those 2 capsules can actually really support you in that. I keep saying capsules, they're actually soft gels. There is also, alternatively, your adaptive capsules with the copaiba, and also adding in the beautiful yarrow pom. So adaptive was created a couple of years ago to help us to calm. So it was specifically designed to handle stress in our body. So it encourages relaxation, calms and promotes positive feelings. It's definitely a beautiful system to work with. You can work with the soft gels and the 15 ml oil, and also there's a roller that you can take everywhere you go. The oil and the soft gels work on different neuro pathways in the brain. So it's optimal support for you if you are feeling anxious or your stress is through the roof. Adding the copaiba there actually helps the body to calm. The yarrow pom, beautiful for skin. I've just got to say, just throwing this out there, girls. Yarrow pom is beautiful for skin. They have a serum, they have a body serum, and they also have the capsules. It promotes cellular health, support for the brain and the skin. It's actually the vegan option for omega. They call this the hibernation roller. This is amazing. So I don't know that I'd be combining 20 drops of each of these 4 oils in a roller, because I think I'd be asleep for probably about 4 days if I did that. But I have to tell you, these are amazing. And these are some of my favorite oils. Number 1, and he is number 1, frankincense. He is known for calming and settling our mind, eases hyperactivity. So when you have those monkeys chit-chatting in your head, frankincense, and the next oil, which happens to be my favorite oil of all time, vetiver, helps to calm down that chit-chatter in your brain. Vetiver is a natural tranquilizer. And it is exactly, I remember when I first started using it, it was almost like getting one of those tranquilizer darts shot into your butt. You seriously feel calm when you use vetiver. It's from the root of a grass that grows about 3 to 5 meters into the earth. So it's really grounding, connecting you to Mother Earth. Really supportive, and a lot of men actually love vetiver. Bergamot is beautiful to help with stress. Unbelievable. It's also the oil of self-worth. So a lot of times when we're feeling low in energy, when we're stressed, when there's a lot going on in our life, we can get into that point where we really question ourselves, where we might be a little bit nasty to ourselves. Bergamot calms agitation. It also calms stress, and it helps us to feel worthy of our life being the way that we want it. It's a natural sedative. So it's beautiful. You can even just carry it with you in the day and just open the bottle and inhale just to calm your nerves down. Roman chamomile, we know, we've all been around chamomile. You may have had chamomile tea. Roman chamomile is calming and relaxing and absolutely beautiful, soothes and clears the mind. And it's really beautiful if you are into a spiritual practice. Roman chamomile is beautiful support for your spiritual practice as well. So connecting you to something higher than yourself can lift you above the stress and overwhelm that you're actually facing. The mood matrix, here we go. So, you know, you feel fatigued, no passion, you're stressed, you don't feel peaceful at all. This is actually my husband's favorite kit of all, and it's called the Mood Management Kit. You can actually buy all 4 of these together in a kit. If you haven't already got them, don't buy them separately, buy them together in the kit. It's actually a lot cheaper for you. Serenity is the US name for what we call here in Australia and New Zealand, lavender peace. It's calming, composing, and placating. I have seen people go from quite a heightened state of emotion to calm and soothed within minutes. Citrus Bliss is the invigorating blend. So if you're feeling really like you've just got nothing in the tank, your fire's out, you're tired, you can't even be bothered, pop your Citrus Bliss in the diffuser. It's really beautiful. It smells bright and happy. Elevation is my personal favorite for when I feel like I am dark. Let's just say dark. When I have no passion, when I feel stressed, when I'm just in that hole where I feel like nothing's going right, everything's going wrong, elevation is the joyful blend. So it can lift you from the darkness back into the light. It actually has Melissa essential oil in it, which we know is the oil of light. She's very, very powerful to bring us back into the light. Balance grounding blend. My goodness gracious, this is a beautiful pure fume to use for yourself, for your husband, for men, women, and children. All love balance. It brings you back to a more balanced state of being, calms down the overwhelm and lifts you from that feeling of I can't be bothered. As I said before, the adaptive range has the capsules, the calming blend in the 15 ml that you can diffuse. And it also comes in a roller form that you can take with you and apply topically. That system there, if you suffer heightened anxiety, heightened anxious feelings, I should say, or stress or overwhelm, that system is second to none. I would really recommend you grab that. You can only get the capsules from your US store. So just go into your online shop and just click on US products to purchase the capsules. But the roller and the oil you can actually get from your Australia and New Zealand shop. So we know that diffusing is the best way to receive our oils. So here's a couple of ways that are really great to actually lift mood, calm your farm, and bring you back into a state of balance. So 3 drops of adaptive and 3 drops of wild orange in a diffuser. It not only smells amazing, but it's not an overwhelming smell either. And it's beautiful to just have in the living room. Your balance and wild orange, I love this, and it's beautiful to sleep with. So because it gives you that sense of calm, but it lifts mood at the same time. So you wake up feeling happier. Forgive, balance, and breathe, we call it easier, is really beautiful. If you're suffering any sort of emotional disturbance or challenge from maybe a breakup, maybe you're grieving, maybe you've done something that you're not so proud of, this will help you to just breathe through it, come back to compassion and forgiveness. Peace, balance, and vetiver. Now that would be like, I see a monk sitting on a hillside meditating. When I think about and feel into what those oils would feel like, that's what that would feel like. Citrus bliss, sandalwood, grapefruit, and elevation would be the most grounding but uplifting experience to put in your diffuser. That actually feels incredible. Okay, the next one is, this is absolutely incredible, the Symphony of the Cells. I don't know if you've heard of it before, but a man by the name of Boyd Truman actually put this together. He put one in together for his son who was suffering from respiratory challenges. And so he created, because he'd been using essential oils for his entire life, he grew up with them with his mum, he put together a layering effect of essential oils, that the oils actually synergistically work together to create an outcome for the body. When doTERRA saw what he'd created, they asked him to create one for all the body systems. This supports my husband and I like nothing on earth. If we are going through something emotionally, we definitely go, there's a couple of the protocols or the applications that we go to, but it's absolutely amazing. There are ones for hormones. There's ones for every single body system, respiratory, digestive, forgiveness protocol is just mind-blowing. There's a chi protocol. There's a solar protocol that actually brings sunshine back into your being. That's the one I use a lot for Cam when he's not feeling his best. Popping that solar protocol on his back and layering it on along his spine and on the soles of his feet completely shifts his state of being in about the half an hour. It can actually take, mind you, I've done it in like 5 minutes, but if you want to really do it beautifully for someone, take about 40 minutes to do it. So you apply the fractionated coconut oil liberally to the back, the neck, and the shoulders. Then apply 2 to 3 drops of each of the following oils over the back and feet, rub them in, and then apply the next oil. They must be in this order. You cannot shift them, change them. But if you don't have a particular oil, in the back of this little book that you can get online, I think it cost me about $18. They have alternative options of the oils you can use. So if you'd like to learn more about the Symphony of the Cells, then just comment below or message me privately, and I'd love to take you through it more, because this is a game changer. Rightio, I'm just going to stop that share. So when you use your oils, what you actually find is, if you're thinking about what you're feeling, either you can look at how you feel and you can use an oil or a supplement to help that, or you can feel into, how do I want to feel, right? I feel really dark right now. I just want to feel happy, or I just want to feel peaceful. I want to be more balanced. So what you would do is you would call upon the oil that you would want to feel like. Then you might come into contact with it and it might have a bit of a, oh, goodness gracious, I don't really like that smell. I've seen this with the blend Forgive. When I've offered it to somebody who is struggling to forgive and I offer them the oil to smell, they're actually quite turned off by the smell of it. It's because they're trying to like, no, I don't want to forgive. It's what we actually need to do. So when we can't bring ourselves to do it, the oils can support our body to come into that state. Diffusing is the best way to receive them. Then you've got topical use. So you can carry your roller with you everywhere you go, and you can apply it to your pulse points, behind your ears, and on the back of the neck. I also love to apply it across my forehead. Just make sure that if you're not using a roller that is already has the carrier oil in it, to use a carrier oil just so that it can carry the oil into your system and also stop any skin irritation that you might suffer. If you ever do apply an oil on your skin and you struggle with, maybe it feels too hot or it's a bit overwhelming for you, don't wash it with water. Actually apply more carrier oils so that you can dilute it. The supplements come in really handy when you're really suffering something. I've just been through a bout of grief. And so I've called on the support of the Serenity soft gels, the Adaptive soft gels, and I also bought in the Digestin soft gels. Digestin is something that is underrated as far as emotional support goes. Digestin is the oil for our digestive system. So it helps you if you've eaten something you shouldn't have or you've overeaten, to help you process your food. What I love about it in my healing with my clients is it helps people to digest the emotions that are going on for them. So if you are in a bit of overwhelm or you're suffering a bit of stress, or just you've got a lot going on in your life and all the tabs are open in your brain and you've just got too much to think about, apply your Digestin around your belly button and it can really support you. So that's just a brief overview of the things that you can do with emotions. There'll be more classes on that, so look forward to that. If you have any comments or any suggestions or any experiences that you've had with your oils, pop them below in the comments. And if you have any questions, either pop them in the comments or you can message me privately. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care and yeah, use your oils.